When you bought your new GPS unit, what was missing? Probably a manual you could understand, a location map, and a compass. What is it really all about? We have discovered that GPS manufacturers have done a great job with explaining the functions of their units. They all make fantastic products, and in essence, every GPS unit performs the same basic function. They could include more information about the relationship between the GPS unit, the map, and the compass. This is what GPS technology is all about. The relationship is the focus of this manual and DVD. Before you get started, acquaint yourself with the graphics and representative topographical maps used as examples in this manual. The content and skills of this manual coincides with the DVD. The GPS receiver marks the crossing of two lines, vertical and horizontal, of a mathematical projection which is the grid on the map. This point of intersection, called a waypoint or coordinate, can be where you are standing with your GPS unit, a starting point, or where you want to go, a destination, or somewhere in between. Before turning on your GPS unit, you need to understand the map. In teaching these basic skills, we believe the map is never going away. A map can be abstract. In order to become a working tool, these are the three questions you must ask yourself before consulting any map. Where are you on the map? Where are you going? And how are you going to specifically identify these locations? In the United States and Canada, there is a comprehensive series of topographical maps for states and provinces. In the United States, the 1 to 24,000 series is popular. In Canada, it is the 1 to 50,000 series. The scale of the map given as a ratio represents the difference in distance between the map and reality. Page 16 is one example of a standard 1 to 50,000 topographical map, with natural and cultural features like roads, rivers, towns, and other symbols. Typically, the symbols are found in the legend. The grid on the map is comprised of vertical and horizontal lines. We are encouraging GPS users to use the grid provided, called a UTM, or Universal Transverse Mercator Grid. Even if you know something about latitude and longitude, give the UTM grid a try. The UTM grid divides the world into 60 zones. Why do we use the UTM projection? Because the grid is on the map for you. Especially with Canadian topographical maps, you will be able to locate specific coordinates and measure distances much easier. The numbers are measured in meters, and each square within the grid measures 1,000 meters by 1,000 meters, or 1 square kilometer. Conversion between latitude, longitude, and UTM is simple on the GPS unit. It is a setting in the setup or navigation menu of the unit. In essence, both projections do the same thing, marking the intersection of two positional lines, giving you a location in different units. When you mark important locations that you may share with others, get in the habit of giving both UTM, latitude, and longitude. For example, using the map datum of WGS84 or NAD83, the coordinates would be for the zone 17T E663576 and N 5129113 and latitude N 46 degrees 17.870 minutes and longitude west 78 degrees 52.567 minutes. 17 is the zone. T is one of the defined horizontal bands within the zone. 655-637 is the easting coordinate, the vertical line on the map increasing eastwards. 512-5866 is the northern coordinate, increasing northward from the equator. Let's say we had an easting of 656-759. We know the 6 tells us we are in a zone east of the halfway point of the zone, greater than 500,000 meters. The 56 line is an identified vertical line on the map grid, with the next vertical line to the east or right being 57. The number 759 is 759 meters east or right of grid line 56. The location is just slightly 3/4 of the way between grid line 56 and 57. You can also purchase a small